Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Midna's Mansion. In this part, we kill all the spoopy ghosts.
Okay, you cheated there,
like this
Ted.
entire
That
playthrough.
was not a princess.
Luigi is a queen, you're right, I'm sorry.
Alright. I mean, he did wear Princess Peach's clothes once. And he said, it said he enjoyed it.
Yeah. I believe it's in, like,
Mario
some
and
New
Luigi.
Super Mario Brothers U thing, where it's just like, sorry Luigi, when they're talking about how Toadette can only wear the crown. So, yeah.
That's not going to stop people from running with it anyway.
Nope. Okay, I like how they're all
Wow.
just standing there while I was frozen and not hurting
Yeah, I know.
me.
Like, God forbid, attack at any time, guys.
Hey guys, look, it's Link. Let's get him. All right.
No,
Ow!
they went to the Kung Fu movie school of fighting.
It's just like
You can
all
only
right,
attack
sir,
one
go
at a
get
time.
him. Guys, you know you can help. No, all right, sir, you got this. Okay, you're gonna show him who's boss. All right, hold on. Do I blow?
We'll just stand here
I just sat
menacingly.
and took that bomb.
Well, the bomb I
mean,
think did less damage than he would have if he hit me. So
True that.
Which makes no sense. It's a fucking explosion.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
no,
explosion versus
it depends
a
on
giant knife.
it depends on the explosion because a sword swing could do less damage than.
I would
An explosion.
agree if the explosion wasn't point blank.
also,
yeah.
it's big enough to destroy giant goddamn rocks. So.
I would have
Yeah.
plenty to say about this discussion if either of the two damage types was treated realistically. But if that were the case, we'd be losing limbs every time a sword hit us. So, yeah.
No, it's okay. That's why we have hearts. So.
Not necessarily. The Red sword looks...
Oh yeah. No,
More
our
blunt
bones
than
would just
sharp.
get crushed instead. That's
Yeah.
so much
Still
better.
lose the
But
limbs.
still, the point. Still, we didn't lose the limb.
I mean, it's probably like it still has an edge. If it's swinging it hard enough and it's big enough, then it's gonna pierce.
Yeah, it'll chop it like a trunk, like a tree trunk.
It's gonna have a hatchet
potentially, though.
effect, but it's still gonna chop
Yeah.
things off. It might rip more than it cuts, but
Yeah, that's the thing.
This
It's
is
like
a
Cloud's.
creepy conversation.
It's like Cloud's Buster Sword to be more useful as a blunt object than an actual sword.
Yeah, because in order to get a sharp edge on that thing, with the weight and the force that you'd be swinging it, the edge would get destroyed after like 3 cuts. So it would have to have a pretty stout edge on it to almost be useless. If ow, my face. In order to. Okay, so I hate these. I'm going off topic, but okay.
You mean you're getting back on topic because it's about the actual game?
Yeah.
But you see, I got distracted from my side tangent, but then I got distracted by Wolf Link acting like he was on sugar. But now I'm also confused as to why rats don't notice that we spun them off if we're not in senses mode. So there's just a lot of stuff going on right now, and I'm very confused. But the rats are really annoying because they come in other rooms too. And they tend to be rooms where you're not at Wolf Link for the majority of the time. So you kind of wonder, why am I walking slowly now for some reason? And it takes a moment to remember to switch to Wolf Link and get rid of them.
Surprise.
Although now that I think about it, I do like this. Part of why I like this dungeon a lot is because I think it's probably the best dungeon at integrating both Wolf Link and normal Link. Because
Well, it's the one they made right after you get the ability to switch the two between the.
yeah, that makes sense.
And you inherently don't have any new abilities that you didn't have in Lake Bed.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think that
so they're treating Wolf Link like the item.
At least until halfway through, anyway.
Yeah, because then you get the new item. Although that's, to be fair, that's kind of typical for Zelda, where the second half of the dungeon is always focused around the new item. So
I mean, it's kind of a +1 for this dungeon because the Wolf Link switching is new from the get-go,
yeah,
and then you get something even newer
Yeah.
in the second half.
Although something admittedly less useful than Wolf Link.
yeah, but more badass.
What do you
Well,
get? In
I
this
would.
one?
I wouldn't
Details,
say.
details.
You'll-
I wouldn't
see.
say badass.
You'll see.
No, I'm trying
Sorry,
to remember. What is it that you get in this one?
The spinner.
Oh,
The spinner,
yeah, the one
the Beyblade.
actually situational item in this game.
No, the Dominion
one where
rod.
the one where. No, John. It's not a Beyblade. It's when you actually play Crossfire for real.
Oh, when you play Crossfire, yeah, when you're actually inside like Crossfire virtual reality.
Yeah, and you're
Like,
and you're
God
like
forbid you lose on that thing.
yeah, you get launched into
Because-
freaking space.
You get launched in it. No, you just disintegrate. You spin rapidly and then you disintegrate.
So then, theoretically, wouldn't Link disintegrate when he rode the spinner because he's spinning?
No, he's the only one playing, so he can't lose.
Yeah. So he
Yeah,
can't
but he can't
lose,
win
yeah.
either because so he's locked in an eternal,
Yeah,
maybe
but still,
disintegrating.
The point is,
He can't lose.
He can't
He's not
disintegrate.
dead.
Yeah, he can't disintegrate if he doesn't play the game. So
This seems very dangerous. You know, if it can cause.
We need-
you know what though?
disintegration.
Now
We
that I
need-
think
we need a-
about
we
it,
need a version-
That's how the game should. That's how the game should have ended.
Yeah.
Like fucking Ganondorf and Link and
Yeah,
and Spinner playing Crossfire.
Link's on the circular one, Ganondorf's on the triangular one.
Yeah, and then instead of like Ganondorf getting stabbed, he just spins.
That's
out
the
into distance.
Yu-Gi-Oh version of Crossfire, though.
Crossfire.
Oh yeah.
All right, Ganondorf, I play spinning top in defense mode. I mean, yeah.
Of course, we want Crossfire, and then for all we know, developers don't listen to us.
Have
and
any?
they end up
Okay, I
picking
think
Connect 4.
the only ones here who are old enough to have actually played Crossfire are probably John and Lewis.
I played Crossfire.
I didn't.
I
Yeah,
remember the
Crossfire was-
commercials.
Crossfire
but I
was
early
still a
didn't
thing
90s.
play
for
with.
like up until the late 90s. I want to say Crossfire was a thing.
I remember the
I don't
commercials.
remember it. I don't remember it from the late '90s, but I was also like 6 at that time, so.
No,
Yeah.
I had it, so.
Yeah, I had it too. I didn't play much of it because
I,
the balls
I
got all over the
distinctly
place.
remember the commercials. I never actually bought it, but it was definitely a thing.
Yeah, I remember the commercials too, but that's it. That's all.
How long did it take for all
Didn't play
the
much
for
of
all
it.
the balls to get missing though?
A couple of days
Well-
because I
well-
was often surrounded by little kids.
I mean, what my house did for all those like small pieces to board games for stuff, we just got a little plastic baggie and then put it in the box with it.
It was really rare that we
That's called being
played a board
organized.
game the way it's intended because back then, you know,
You never played
maybe
Mousetrap for
played-
the actual board game.
You never played Mousetrap for the
Yeah,
actual game.
Mousetrap.
You just built the contraption and watch it go and then put it away. Like no one ever actually played the game.
That didn't work
Twilight.
out for you, Ted.
That's
Operation gave me anxiety.
Operation is actually
Yeah, Operation is stress-inducing.
my parents actually banned Operation after a while because I was so bad at it, and they were sick of the buzzing.
Oh no!
They were just like, okay, we need to stop this now.
Ted, don't quit your day job. I'm only
Good
6.
for developing hand-eye coordination, though, parents. You know, if you're looking
Yeah,
for
but then
games that
I
benefit your children.
played Trauma Center, so it shows them who's boss. Only that game also gives you anxiety because it's hard.
Nah, man, they're using board games to condition our young minds, man. Operation is making us plastic surgeons before we even hit middle
What
school
kind of
and
plastic
perfection.
surgeon
Well,
that
no,
operates
he's
on
right
your
because
torso
the piece.
organs?
Well, no, he's not that kind of plastic surgeon. He's operating on plastic.
And the pieces he takes out are plastic, so he is a plastic surgeon.
And the game perfection is just getting us ready for a future bomb disposal.
Possibly.
Battleship trains us for our future military careers.
You guys
Yeah.
joke about that, but evolutionarily, play is used to teach us for how to like
Yeah.
do stuff like that. Like for example, when kittens play and they're jumping on stuff, that's teaching them how to hunt. So you're gonna get.
Well,
like,
no,
Yeah.
the boy and girl dog thing.
No, I don't. You mean how cats are girl dogs?
Male puppies will intentionally let female puppies win in play, so they'll like them better.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh man,
That is really cute.
nobody ever did that for me though.
That's very human of them. But you know,
Wouldn't that be canine of them?
I was sort of talking about how people do that too. Although
So wouldn't that be canine of us?
it winds up backfiring in our case more often than not.
Oh no. You 1v1 me at Smash, your ass is going to the grinder.
Well, usually if people do it, people do it, I should say, it's usually either condescendingly or they're trying to get something
Yeah,
out of it.
that's
It's
why it
not
backfires.
genuine.
We're humans are too smart to fall for it. Most of the time.
Really
I
little
mean,
kids won't
Is it
get
really condescending though? Because sometimes, like when I'm playing a game against my cousins, I'll let them win.
Okay, so,
is that condescending? Or
So one time I was playing Mario Party 5 with my sister, and I was winning by like 8 stars. And so I said no to the
Jesus
star
Christ.
guy to try to be nice. And then she
Oh,
got
you
really mad
you
at
pulled
me.
off Emil's dream.
Yeah, but I
You
wasn't
pulled off
trying
a
to
meal
be
stream.
mean. I wasn't trying to be mean about it. She just got mad at me and then stopped playing. So I guess I
mean,
didn't technically win.
I mean, that was a smidge condescending, but you pulled off Emil's win.
Yeah.
I mean, you pulled off Emil's stream.
I was like, to be fair, I
I'm
was
surprised
like
the game
9
doesn't
at the
immediately
time.
shut
I
down
was
over
trying.
the audacity of you actually choosing no for a star.
Well, some of the responses
That's the
are
true
kind of
friendship
funny.
destroying.
For it. They're like, what? Really? Some of them are confused. Some of them are just flabbergasted. There's a compilation of them.
One starts crying, I don't understand.
Here we have Meg,
Who?
the one from Ocarina of Time that does the spinning around thing.
Okay, so I know Peter and I know Brian, but I don't know who Meg is.
Well, the pose in Ocarina of Time were named after Little Women.
Oh no, I'm making a joke about how nobody cares
Yeah,
about
I
Megan.
know.
Oh, okay. You're just ignoring
Oh, you mean
it.
the names for
Alright.
the Poe girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we did talk about that in the original commentary. I already forgot their names.
Well, to be fair, it's impossible to tell which one's which because they're just camera. They're all just different colors.
They're the same thing.
Yeah. Are they supposed to be the same ghosts though, or?
I don't think so, but
I don't. Think,
I
yeah,
sincerely
it's
doubt
a
that.
callback.
It was never like touched on at all.
I wonder what their deep dark backstory is, or if anybody cares. And the answer to that should be no. So.
I don't think anybody cares.
Well, I mean, you say that, but
I mean, I would care if they gave them something interesting.
I do
That'd
like.
be kind of cool.
I mean, this dungeon doesn't really have a story to it, all that much. It's just the prison where they kept Ganondorf. Some of the other dungeons do have kind of little stories to them. Actually, by some, I mean just the next one. But I do like the next one's story. And
No, the Temple in the Sky does as well. A little bit.
kinda.
Less so than Snowhead, but
It's more. It's not really a story that gets told as you go along the dungeon, though,
No.
which I guess was more what I was thinking.
gotcha.
I don't really think many other Zelda games try to do something like that, though. I'm struggling to think of any. So
What, Snowhead? Like something like Snowhead?
yeah, where they just tell a little story for that dungeon specifically as it goes, and I think nothing's really coming to mind. Really, I guess the only other thing I can think of is kind of Spirit Temple from Ocarina of Time with Nibiru and stuff.
Now I'm trying to think about it. Technically, didn't Wind Waker have something like that?
If you really want to count bringing Medley and Makar along for the dungeon,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
like-
I wouldn't say that because like nothing's really happening with them. They're
That's
they're
true.
just basically an extra set of abilities.
That's true. That's true.
So why didn't we take both of them with us for the rest of the dungeons, though?
Because they had to stay and give power to the Master Sword and stuff.
Yeah, but they already turned it back on. Like, doesn't it have a battery charge now or something?
It's like a light switch. Click.
They are the batteries.
Like, I don't get why like in Ocarina of Time and Link Between Worlds, I think are the worst examples of this. Where
Ted,
they
no,
just...
you're going back to the entrance.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay.
Okay,
no.
good. You realize you were facing the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, but now I'm being
Jump.
scared because I don't.
You don't like jumping. Just jump, you idiot.
I think I'm just dicking around at this point.
It feels like it.
Oh! Here's what I'm trying to do. I didn't
Oh,
think
you're-
I could
you're
make
try-
the jump, so I was trying to hook shot the thing in order to pull
To pull it again,
to
but
pull
no,
the-
you're totally fine. You can just jump across.
Yeah, maybe I was thinking I could get to the top floor. Also, that
No, you're drastically
Molesworm
over.
is the name of the little worm
Yeah.
guys. I think those
Yeah,
are the,
this was a matter of you drastically overthinking it.
yeah, pretty much.
What were you saying earlier though about Link Between Worlds?
They just kind of stand in the middle of the glowy you found me room, and they don't do anything. You know, it's just like, okay, Rudo, Darunia, you guys could help, but nope, they're just gonna stand there in the glowy room. All right, like some of them I get. Like, there's not much Saria's gonna do to help beat up Ganondorf, but you know, some of them could be much more helpful. And Link Between Worlds is the same sort of thing, because I think even after you save the witch girl, she stops riding the broom even then to warp you from
Well,
place to place.
well, I think the idea was for both Ocarina of Time and Link Between Worlds, it was kind of going along the lines of A Link to the Past, where they have the spiritual power, so they're in that realm basically, so they don't get captured by Ganondorf again.
I mean,
I think
if
that's
they're
the idea.
wimps, then you know.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, because Ganondorf can't enter the Sacred Realm, I think, is
Yeah.
what they established.
Yeah. Oh, I have a story about this room with the puzzle.
Oh, what?
So I knew you had to do the front one because it's standing out conspicuously in the front. So I kind of just started to guess it, and I started with the left one. The solution is the front one and the far left one.
So you got it on your first shot.
Honestly, I did the same thing right
Realize
here.
it.
I don't think I actually solved the puzzle.
Yeah, you just brute forced it.
No, but I did it by accident. Is the thing. Like I didn't know it was an accident.
Well, the solution is the front one and the far left one.
Yeah, but I don't know why. Is the thing.
Yeah, I don't know why either. I just did it my first try on accident, and I just remember it.
I'm sure it has something to do with the statue, but
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't see the hint.
Yeah, there's really not much there.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
there's
so
something in another room.
Yeah, so I just happened to guess it the first try, and I've remembered it ever since. Far left, you dingus.
Oh wait, no, I am brute forcing it. Okay. Because every time you get it wrong, they
spawn again.
They spawn again, yeah. Thankfully, it's not a hard fight, but
No, it's just kind of
It's
annoying.
just kind of mildly annoying.
although oh wait, no, the door unlocks I think when you kill all the enemies.
Yeah, so you can go out at least.
You can't.
And are you gonna make the left one the last one you try?
Probably. Because I think I started with the right one, and I think I'm just going in order at this
There's
point.
some
All right, boys, round 7.
There's some sort of statistic where people will always gravitate toward their dominant hand when deciding between left and right.
I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, yeah. At the same time, if I'm playing a game of a certain series, I kind of think, okay, this is a Zelda game. What do they tend to do in these sorts of puzzles?
I actually tend to go to the left because that's where you start when you read.
Yeah, but that makes a lot of sense too. Like, if I'm trying to do things methodically like that, I will go left to right, up to down, as well. Unless if
I always go left.
Unless
because
it's a
Metroid told me
3-button
to
puzzle, in
always
which
go
case
left.
I'll always do 2-3-1 because 23 is number 1.
No, I always go left because Metroid told me to go left.
other video games exist, John.
No, I'm saying Metroid was one of the first, though.
Okay, no,
And when it's one of the first, it's what influences me.
Okay, no, this one is
it's Meg.
this one's Meg, yeah.
I think they all kind of have a similar, like their own color. If you look at them. Actually, no. I think I might just
No,
be...
they
No,
don't.
they're identical.
Okay. I guess they just wanted them to look I do like that they kind of look mummified, though, because they're in the desert area. Also,
Little bit.
It matches the aesthetic, definitely, at least.
although the puzzle about figuring out which one's real doesn't really work when you can lock on to the real one at all times. But whatever.
Meanwhile, the ghost is wondering how.
Wait. This is impossible. I used double team. He should... he should... Ow! You jerk!
It's double team 4 times. Well, no, twice. I would say.
Oh, wait, no, you can lock onto the other ones. It just starts you on the real one. Okay, because now I'm getting confused because I DZ targeted a couple of times. Because I think the one at the top of the screen at the moment is the real one.
Nope,
oh, wait,
you're
no,
on the right
I'm
one.
wrong.
No, you're right.
I'm both.
Technically, yes.
You got a glowy thing.
I forget, do these count to your Poe count?
Yeah, they do. So
Gotcha.
they're like some of the
Yeah, I don't
only
think a pole soul's a
mandatory
pole soul.
pose in the game. There might be, I think there's 5 mandatory ones because of the one,
To start, yeah.
the one to start. So, I mean, I think there's 60 total. So there's not as
believe
many.
so.
There's not as many as like the gold Skulltulas or whatever. And
The gold sculptures are a lot easier to find, though, and they're less tedious to get.
well, I was
They're
actually
more out in the open.
Well, I was actually going to disagree because as long as it's nighttime, they're way easier to see. I would say.
Yeah, but the problem is you have to wait a lot if it's not nighttime, and the fact that they're in... A lot of the Poes are in very annoying spots.
Also, with the Skulltulas, you can kind of hear them a lot better.
Well,
There are a
very
few that only
distinct
appear at
sound.
night, but the ones that only appear at night are in really obvious locations like Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I dislike the Skulltulas because they're inconsistent. Because some of them are only out at night and some of them aren't.
That's fair.
But like you don't really need to hear them because they're really bright and glowing most of the time. And whenever
They don't glow.
No, I'm talking about the poes. The poes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, to be fair, everything in this game glows, but they glow a different color. They glow blue, so it's easier to spot them, and you can see them from pretty much anywhere in the room where they are. So, I didn't find finding them as long as it was nighttime. I didn't find finding them. Wow, that's a dumb sentence. I didn't think they were that bad.
got
There we go.